Hey, good morning, friends. And on this dreary Tuesday morning, this is Mr. Bronsma, and I am going to talk to you about what's going on in our classroom a little bit to inform you on some things and to kind of show you where we're going to next. A lot of our kiddos are starting to get their letter names and letter sounds, and that's amazing because at that point, then what happens is we start our writing, and regardless if they know their letter names or sounds, which we're working on hard in class, we're going to move forward. So this is what it'll look like. This is a writing sample. For instance, if I read the story Dig, Dig, Digging, and I asked the question, what is one thing you learned from Dig, Dig, Digging, our story of the week? What they would do is eventually they would be able to pop words. So it would look like for the first one, like some of the first writing samples would probably look like this. So I'd say somebody raises their hand, they'd say bulldozer. It'd be bulldozer. So we'd sound it out. I'd say, what's the word? Bulldozer. And they would say bulldozer. And then I would say the word again, and they would say bulldozer. And then I'd say poppers up. They put their fist up just like this. And they'd say bu, l, d, o. And then my other hand, you can't really see it right now, would be z, and then it shows 7 fingers. We'd pop it again. B, O, L, D, O, Z, and we'd show seven sounds. I'd say, how many sounds? 7. How many letters? 7. So we do this with whiteboards too. You can do really with any word. So first letter sound, B, and they'd say B, B, B. And then what says and they'd say U, O, and they'd say L, D, D, D. We'd make a D, O, 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 Z. They'd say Z, and then B, U, L, D, O, Z, R. Not quite the real spelling, but what we do is we phonetically spell things in the beginning, because the English language is crazy with some of the things they have going on. So in the beginning, it'll look phonetic. We'll have one word answers, and then what it'll become is, and I'm just going to do this fast without the popping. I saw a bulldozer. They have a tendency to not give words meaning. They know the meaning of the words, but they don't give them meaning by putting spaces in between. So if you if we don't discuss, that words have sounds built in together build the word, and then words separate because each one has meaning. So we keep pounding that over and over, and then eventually what you'll see for a sentence would be I, and then finger space, and we would talk about aw. AW says aw, like a cute little puppy. So A would be right here, and then bulldozer, we've sounded that out, so I'm going to do that quickly. And then the way I teach putting an ending mark, period or question mark or exclamation point, is like I do this in front of them. I saw a bulldozer, and Mr. B went to the high school, and Mr. B keeps talking, and he's going to keep talking, and he keeps talking forever and ever, and then what they eventually do is they'll say stop, and what that tells them is we need to have a stopper for each time we talk. Otherwise, Mr. B can talk for forever. So this is just, the end of a statement. Eventually, we teach the question mark and exclamation point, but this is kind of what you would see. Bulldozer, I saw a bulldozer, and then I saw a bulldozer. And then eventually, also, I would maybe start to correct their spelling later on. I'd show them how to write certain words. But for right now, it's all about the phonetically sounding of things. And then, of course, you draw the bulldozer, and not the greatest drawer in the world, especially while holding a camera. But I'm going to draw something that will hopefully look somewhat. They're going to, draw their little bulldozer. And, of course, we've got the bulldozer right here. And we're going to talk about doing details, was it rainy out? Was it sunny? I'm going to make a sunshine. So I have my setting, and my character is going to be sitting inside here. We talk about characters, all those words they can learn. They know about mammals. They know what it is to be a mammal. Humans are mammals. Those sort of things. So they are sponges right now. So here we go. It's a little cloudy. We've got, some detail. Not great detail, but the encouragement is there. So this is writing in Mr. B's class.